Chapter 3 of Hildibrand. Let's fucking go. Let's do it. The business of betrothal.
Ah, there you are. I've been doing some investigating of my own since we last parted. I believe I've found our Lapis Maiden. The girl's name is Arabella, daughter of one Master Gurumu, prominent member of the East Aldenar Trading Company. Her eyes and hair are a most exceptional shade of blue. Her beauty is the talk of the Sultanate. Her purported beauty, I should say. You see, none have actually seen the girl in the flesh. Apparently, her father is the overprotective sort. Some say that the maiden has never set foot outside the family's well-guarded estate. But all blah 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 blah. But all this is about to change. Rumor has it that the girl is to be wed. And not just to anyone, mind. The heir of the Bugware Consortium. A formal announcement is set to be made at a commemorative feast to be jointly hosted by the two family businesses. The venue is Costa del Sol, where preparations are going on as we speak. Word on the street is that the bride-to-be will be making a rare public appearance. It is here that the thief intends to strike. Couldn't be more certain of it. Interest, have I? My sources tell me that the bride's father is already in Costa del Sol, overseeing the preparations. This is one scoop I'm not going to miss, and you're welcome to come along.
Alrighty. To Costa del Sol we go then. Chapter 2 was kind of funny. Yeah, I like the whole Gilgamesh thing. Alright.
Not one of my associates. This banquet is for invited guests only. If you have no business here, be on your way at once. Beg pardon, good sir. My name is Ellie, reporter for the Mithril Eye. If I might have just a moment of your... Ah, yes, the two-gill sensationalist rag. I read your tiresome screed about the self-styled phantom thief and his litter of challenge. If you have come to tell me my daughter is in danger, I can assure you that your concern is entirely unwarranted. I have not kept my Arabella safe to this day to see her whisked away from me by some fly-by-night rogue. I have spared no expense in securing the best protection that money can buy.
I like how they think they look cool with them goggles when really they look like fucking dorks.
The brass blades of Gerbera, an elite unit of the most lethal swordsmen in the Sultanate. They say one of them once caused a man's heart to burst just by looking at him askance. The moment they set eyes on the would-be thief will be his last. If the thief is obliging enough to allow himself to be seen, or do those goggles serve some purpose other than making the wearer look utterly ridiculous? This guy. Consulting Inspector Briadian, your reputation precedes you. And what, pray tell, would you propose? I have promised some of the wealthiest men in the realm that my daughter will be attending the festivities. To renege on my word would have dire implications for the family trade. My proposal is a simple one. Trust the investigation to me. The thief will be in shackles before the banquet commences, and it will cost you not a whit of your precious skill. Very well. Let's see if your reputation is deserved. And consider yourself warned. Greater fortunes than you will ever know hinge upon this banquet. I will not tolerate any disturbances. Such touching concern for his coin purse. Only he could muster the same for his daughter. But do tell, Inspector, after he slipped under our noses the last time, what makes you so confident that you can catch our thief this time around?
Yo, Scapula, welcome in. I came to watch for a bit. The laptop is about to die. I'll come back soon. Have fun. Yo, absolutely. Thank you so much for coming in and lurking. I'll see you when you get back. I'll be here.
Our man may boast 1,000 faces, but he has but a single modus operandi, and it is painfully obvious. A letter of challenge, a precious treasure whisked away from its rightful owner in the broad light of day. This tells me that our thief is an attention seeker with supreme confidence in his abilities. Doubtless he means to target the maiden using the same methods he used to abscond with the treaty blade. Even now, the fiend is in our midst, having assumed the identity of someone who will be in close proximity of Miss Arabella at the feast. I have already narrowed the field. Arabella's betrothed, Vanessa, would be an obvious target for our thief. So too would be his father, Morgaunt. Dr. Noto and his wife, Seinana, the guests of honor, will give a toast to the couple's happiness. Both will be standing close to the stage where the bride-to-be is set to appear. Needless to say, we cannot rule out Gugurumu himself. Finally, we have Lewenhart, a steward of Gugurumu's estate and Miss Arabella's personal attendant. All the key players, save the Lapis Maiden herself, have assembled in Costa del Sol. Doubtless the Phantom Thief lurks among them, his face concealed, gathering information and planning his course of attack. We will begin our questioning of the suspects immediately. Should you encounter any suspicious individuals, you will report back to me at once.
Look who's in the background. Ah!
Hildibrand Mandeville. I could smell the stench of idiocy and incompetence from a mile away.
The pleasure is all mine, contriving Inspector Briardian. Forgive me for not revealing myself sooner. I was simply conducting a bit of preliminary undercover investigative work. Yet to see through my ingenious disguise with such ease. Yes, I dare say your powers of observation rival even my own. Fear not, friends. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have arrived to defend the maiden's honor as only a Manderville man can. Oh, shit. And he's got a fish on his head. I fucking love him.
He does realize there's still a fish in his head, doesn't he?
But Inspector, I realize we may not have seen eye to monocle in the past, but a fair maiden's virtue, mayhap her very life is at stake. From one gentleman to another, let us put aside our differences. Yes, I would welcome your assistance in this case.
Me assist you?
Aren't you a funny man?
Oh, it makes no matter.
My plan is so flawless that even your bungling can... My plan is so flawless that not even your bungling can interfere this time. If you wish to assist me, you may do so by keeping watch over the suspect. In the meantime, I have a promising lead to investigate. I shall return before the banquet begins. While I know this may be asking much, do try not to do anything too stupid in my absence, will you? I would speak with you, but not here. I will be waiting for you outside Costa del Sol. Come quickly, for we do not have the luxury of time. I swear. Alright, let's head on over and talk with Briardian and see what his plan is here. You've come. Excellent. With that buffoon suitably distracted, we can get to more important matters. Before we proceed, what might I call you? An unremarkable name, but it will suffice. Now answer me this, writer. You were there when the Phantom Thief, in the guise of the Lady Dorilda, stole off with the treaty blade. Was there anything about our foe's disguise that struck you as particularly noteworthy? I would have to say the identical appearance. The obvious answer, and yet all too many, a certain self-styled gentleman comes to mind. Could not recognize a clue if it hit him upside the face. Your observation is astute. A thorough inspection of the mask left behind at the scene revealed a tiny prism sewn into the fabric. It is this stone that allows him to change appearances at will. Clearly, our man is no ordinary thief. Magics far outside the grasp of the common folk are at his disposal. This, in itself, gives us insight into his identity and his ways. Yet, this is not what caught my eye. No. From movements to mannerisms, to that utterly obnoxious personality, Thief did not merely look like Lady Dorilda. Was her. Such a feat could not be accomplished by magical trickery alone. We are dealing with a clever and thorough criminal. Not content to rely on his ample powers of disguise, he studies his targets closely before assuming their identities. He emulates them, utterly and completely, that not even their closest friends or family could detect that aught is amiss. All the key players arrived at Costa del Sol 3 days ago. Preparations for the banquet began. This would afford our thief more than enough time to study his would-be target. Yet, some disguises are more challenging than others. Put yourself in the mind of our phantom rider. You were the thief. Whose identity would you first assume? I would say a brass blade would make the most sense. You can make yourself look like a guard and go pretty much anywhere you want to go. Precisely. Clearly you are far less useless than the bumbling inspector whose company you keep. Strong in number, few of words, able to come and go as they please. A fearsome reputation to scarce away any who would draw near enough to realize something like this. An ideal entry into Costa del Sol for our man. Deducing as much, I made a point to question brass blades in the area. Little to my surprise, I learned that there was one man who had not been seen at his favorite alehouse for 3 days past. Our thief has not made a habit of wanton murder. Doubtless the poor man is lying naked in a ditch not far from here. In addition to general security duties, each of the blades has been assigned to serve as bodyguards for one or more of the guests. If the man can tell us of his assigned charge, like as not, his answer will reveal the current identity of our thief. Our thief would not have had the time to carry the unconscious man far. I will canvass the immediate area. You begin your search on the outskirts of Costa del Sol. Alright, makes sense. Go find the knocked out motherfucker and save him and wake his ass up and everything and find out who was he supposed to guard. Makes sense. Oh, shit! Ah. There he is. Excellent. You are one of the less incompetent assistants I've worked with. Thank the gods! Please, free me from these chains before the snippers eat me alive! Now, tell me all that you can remember about what happened to you. Try to be brief. We just arrived in Costa del Sol, had a briefing of sorts. Massa Goromu gave us each our orders, who we'd be looking after and the like. Had a mind to tour the area, get my bearings. Next thing I knew, I felt a thwack on the back of my head. When I came to, here I was, stripped down to my skivvies. Not much to the chagrin of those of us who have to look at you. Say you received orders from Master Goromu. Who was to be your charge? My memory's hazy, but... Oh, one was Morgan, mother of the groom. The other was a Lillifetted gent from Linsa. Yalto Nulto. Now, try your best to remember. Were there any other guests with whom you were ordered to interact? Think of it, yes. There was also the steward, Lewenhart. I was to review with him the schedule of events, discuss the protection of key supplies, that sort of thing. Morgan, Yalto Nulto, and Lewenhart. Thank you. For an incompetent fool, your testimony has proved astonishingly enlightening. I shall see this man back to the city and into the possession of some new clothes. After which I shall return to Costa del Sol to continue the investigation. Go on ahead of me and, for the love of the gods, just make sure that imbecile doesn't cause too much trouble in my absence. Alright, so now we're gonna go check in on Hildibrand and see what kind of stupidity he's getting up to. Motherfucker, I'm tired. Oh, shit. Ah, there you are, my friend. And not a moment too soon, for I was about to commence my investigation in earnest. Tell me, did your and Inspector Briardian's avenue of inquiry bear fruit? Morgant, Yalto Nulto, and the Stuart Lewinhart, you say? Does not surprise me. Yes, I had considered them all exceptionally suspicious from the start. The Lapis Maiden in danger, we cannot afford a moment's delay. I, Hildibrand, shall have our thief in shackles before the Inspector returns. Fear not, friend. The Inspector shall be none the wiser. Ha ha! If he had helped to nab the fiend for himself, he should not have simplified the task for me so. Ah! There is one of our suspects standing suspiciously under the canopy over there. Just you wait, fiend. I shall rip the mask from your face and reveal you for the rogue that you are! Oh god, here we go. Stand back, friend. The man we pursue is a criminal mastermind. The merest slip of the tongue could put our case, nay, our very lives, in danger. But have no fear, Miss Ellie. Ready your quill, and that you might record my every word as I employ the time-honored art of parley, handed down from Manderville men of the ages past, to reveal our foe. I can think of few topics that would interest my readers less than your blatherings. Just catch the thief so I can have my story, would you? Don't worry, Inspector. I brought my quill and journal, too. Your adoring fans won't miss a word. Capital! This is why you are my favorite assistant, Nashu. Now behold, as I ensnare our prey with a web of words leading to his inevitable demise. Good morning, Master Gurumu. And a fine morning it must be, for you most of all. Allow me to offer my most heartfelt congratulations on your betrothal to the enchanting Miss Arabella. What is this nonsense? Arabella is my daughter, you... Just who in the Seven Hills are you, anyway? Gods! Gods! How'd you chocobos, Gurumu? I recognize the lad. This is Hildibrand, agent for inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. Want to save the lovely lass from the clutches of the phantom thief, have you? I reckon we owed him a grado or two, eh, Vance? Hey, wifey, welcome in! You were in class and you wanted to say hi? Yo, welcome in. I hope class is going well. Not having to work too damn hard with it. How much longer do you have for class? Like, how many more classes do you have before, like, you're done with school? MILF alert. Yo, what the fuck? The Phantom Thief? Balderdash and rot, if you ask me. That said, my betrothed must be quite a beauty, indeed, to have such rumors told about her. But she's worthy of me after all. Haha! He exudes an unusual degree of confidence for such an effect. Passion-challenged youth. Most suspicious. He's a damn sight easier on the eyes than you. That's me, Venice. Ever call him into face of danger. Julia's father's son. A worthy heir to the Bugwara Consortium, and a worthy match for my daughter, I must say. Yes, I foresee many years of prosperity for our families. Or family, I should say. Woohoo! Which reminds me, Master Vanis, Arabella asked me to convey her gratitude to you for the golden clasp you sent some months ago. I did not let her neck since the day. Oh, that didn't drink it. It was nothing. Tell your daughter the greatest treasures in the realm will be hers once we are wed. Ha ha! I'm honored Manderville art of parley. We'd be sleeping with the fishes now had Morgan not spoken up on your behalf. That said, nothing about the interactions between the three struck me as particularly unnatural. Ha 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 ha! Let us not rush to conclusions, Miss Ellie. A gentleman fancies a more methodical approach. Yes, everything is proceeding according to my master plan. Whoops, I was supposed to be taking this down, wasn't I? Everything is proceeding according to my master plan. I sought only to earn the trust of the families before confronting Yalto Nulto and Lowenhart, who have aroused my suspicion from the start. Come, we have a thief to apprehend. That's ridiculous. He has no idea what he's doing.
I've not seen your faces around here. The East Eldenard Trading Company, are you?
Why, yes, good sir. Very much with them. Some might even say we are the East Eldenard Trading Company. Ha ha ha!
Oh, pleasure to meet you. Do tell, is the Lapis maiden as lovely as they say? Nana here is no slouch herself. But like me, she's getting on in years. No offense intended, my dear. Oh, but well, my manners. Yalta Nota are the Boudoir Consortium, and this is my wife, Sinana. I look forward to many profitable dealings with you and yours in the moons and years to come. Aye, I dare say this wedding, the joining together of our family businesses, couldn't be happening at a better time, but with all manner of fell beasts and beastmen taking aim at unawares. But just the other day, a shipment of imported foodstuffs was waylaid by the Mandragoras. Nasty buggers, the lot of them. If I were 20 years younger, I'd have diced them up myself and make a salad of them. You have heard of the Mandragoras, haven't you?
But of course! I once spent a year honing body and mind with the Fist of Ralger. My fellow monks and I would chant several hundred mantra whatsits a day.
Your food stores were occasionally raided by the ruthless band of rogue vegetables known as the Mandragoras, yes? Would it kill you to read the Mithril Eye and educate yourself from time to time?
A fearsome lot they are. Rumor has it that they'll not rest until every fruit or vegetable harvested for consumption has been freed from captivity. Why, they struck at the larder here just days ago. The supplies were decimated. Fear not, my lady. I was able to arrange for an emergency shipment to replace the stolen produce. It arrived safely some time ago.
Sit down, Sinana. Forgive my wife. She's always saying how meat is bad for her figure. And with that, I'd best go prepare me speech. Carry on, lads.
Criminy, none of those three were suspicious in the least. We must not give up hope, lest he of many faces have the last laugh. Where there is a will, a gentleman shall find a way. Come, Nashu, we must move quickly, or the Lapis maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm.
Speak so fast, Inspector. The sign of a quick mind, I'm sure. Now, where was I? Give up hope. He of many faces will laugh last. The Lapis maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. Sure, that captures the Inspector's intended meeting. But this is no time for us to be standing around. Inspector Brian will be back at any moment now, and he's not the type to suffer excuses.
Quite so, Miss Ellie. Fortunately, I have a plan. Let us investigate the foodstuffs of which Master Lewinhart spoke. Should we find any contradiction in his testimony, we can consider the man a prime suspect. Inspector Briardian will be back before long. Come, Nashu, this is no time to delay. Alright, off to the supplies. Yay! Crates of assorted foodstuffs and a veritable host of luscious-looking coconuts. Here's that our man Lewinhart spoke. Ooh. Ye gods! Are those explosives I spy concealed amongst the coconuts? Perhaps I spoke in haste. It would appear that we have found our phantom thief after all.
Oh, those are mine, Inspector. I was looking for a place to set them down. You see, and those coconuts were looking awfully lonely.
Nashu! Far be it for me to cast doubt on your choice of hobbies, but what in the name of the 12 would possess you to bring your creations to an investigation?
Well, they were so helpful in jogging your memory that one time, and I just thought, does this mean you won't be needing this piece of driftwood either?
Your enthusiasm is always admirable, Nashu, but in this event, I fear it's somewhat misdirected. Now, set the driftwood down over there and concentrate on taking your notes like the astute assistant you are. I say, we are most fortunate that confounding Inspector Briardian is otherwise occupied at the moment. Were he to chance upon this scene, he would veritably explode in rage. Now, let us dispose of these things before an errant ember seeds us all to a fiery demise.
Confounding Inspector Briardian. Explode. Fiery demise. Got it! Are you sure about that? Uh-oh. Don't look now, but someone has returned at the absolute worst possible time. You two were supposed to be keeping an eye on the suspects and staying out of trouble, yes? The inspector will have a fit if he sees you here.
But Miss Ellie, should Inspector Briardian come upon these explosives, the consequences will be even more dire.
Ryder and I will see that the inspector keeps a wide berth of this beach. You two just get out of here and be quick about it.
Quick thinking, Miss Ellie. Come, Nashu. We shall return for your creations once Inspector Briardian has been led safely from the scene. Investigation calls us, and we must heed its cry. Alright. Now what? Oh, we gotta go talk to Briardian. Got it. A burst of inspiration. So Hildibrand has managed thus far to destroy anything. Could it be something almost resembling impressed? Yay!
Indeed, but enough about Hildibrand. Ryder and I have been waiting to hear your latest theories. We should go somewhere quiet.
An excellent idea, Miss Ellie. Ah, yes, that spot just over there by the crate should suffice.
There, of all places. But surely we could find somewhere more scenic.
I am not here on vacation. I'm here to solve a case. Besides, we cannot afford to have our conversation overheard. That junk-littered beach should afford us some welcome privacy.
Yes, Inspector. Privacy indeed. Yells, don't worry, Ryder. I'll figure out some way to lead him clear of the bombs.
Boy. Are we gonna blow this guy up? I don't see this ending well. Yay! Dude, Gator, you are trying your damnedest to beat your own score.
Just me, or is there a bit of a chill in the air? Perhaps we should go someplace warm.
I, for one, welcome a respite from the sweltering heat. Besides, this will not take long.
Yes, Inspector.
Oh boy. Through the questioning of a brass blade attacked by our quarry, I have identified the 3 individuals most likely to be our thief in disguise. To wit, Morgant, Yalto Nalto, and Lewinhart. 3 of us shall split up, with each of us keeping watch over... Are the 2 of you listening?
Of course we are. Beg pardon, Inspector.
We're just looking at the bombs like this motherfucker's gonna blow up.
You look unwell, Miss Ellie.
Perhaps you were right. I, too, feel a chill wind blowing in. Perhaps we should continue our conversation elsewhere. There is no need. Wait here and I shall build us a fire. Oh shit, don't build a fire! No, no! Don't build a fire! Ha ha! Methinks the inspector has taken leave of his senses. The chance of locating suitable kindling on these barren shores is infinitesimal. Here we are. This piece of driftwood should serve perfectly, and as fortune would have it, I just happen to have a flint stone on my person. Ah! No! I love that me and the other... There is no cause for alarm. It is not blood that courses through the inspector's veins, but ice. I cannot fathom a series of events that would lead such a calm and composed individual to lose his firm grip on that fiery torch.
Remarkable insight, Inspector. I must record these words for posterity. Whee! It's flying!
Oh, fuck. What have we here?
Everything is proceeding according to my master's plan.
the challenge from the fiend.
Surely you jest, Inspector. It looks nothing like his usual card, see? Doubtless it's just the idle ravings of some madman.
Perhaps so, but we must exercise due caution. Ah, there are 2 more pages. Give up hope. He of many faces will laugh last. It is not the Lapis Maiden alone that shall come to harm. More direct than his previous challenges, there can be no doubt as to the sender. What is this talk of another victim? Final page holds the answer, no doubt. Page. Uh-oh. Founding Inspector Briardian will meet a fiery demise. Why would you throw it? No! He's gonna blow up! Oh, this is not good. I love the so. You got this, Hildibrand. Catch it! Catch it! You've got it! You've got it! You don't got it. You don't got it! You don't got it! No! Hey, look at that. Uh-oh. Nice. You're gonna fall forward and light that motherfucker, isn't it? It's gonna fall forward and light this. Good job, Hildibrand. Well, that's not good. Every chapter, this motherfucker ends up buried upside down with his head in the air, with his ass in the air. You saw through the fiend's ruse. But how? Let's just call it reporter's intuition. Are you hurt? A ringing in my ears, but otherwise no worse for the wear. Have my gratitude. Hildibrand Manderville, were you able to learn aught of the fiend who made this ignoble attempt on my life? I exhausted every effort, Inspector, yet I fear our quarry proves ever elusive. Excellent. Might have died of shock if you had. At any rate, our foe has revealed himself as no mere thief, a madman who put cold-blooded murder. We must redouble our vigilance, lest the others come to harm. Yeah, sure. Vigilance, yes! Vigilance is the order of the day. What in the name of the gods? Those teeth, those vegetables cost a fortune, and they're ruined! Ruined! Agent of inquiry? More like agent of injury and incompetence. You are to replace the supplies that you destroyed before the banquet begins, or I will see the entire lot of you rot in jail. What the fuck are you putting in my chat, Gator? What the fuck? What was that terrible explosion coming from the beach? Is everyone safe? Fear not. The fiend's artless attempt at my life has been thwarted. Sadly, your food supply did not escape unscathed. Master Gugurumu bids that the damaged ingredients be replaced with all speed. Good gods! This is no thief, this is a madman! As for replacing the ingredients, I fear that will prove a difficult task. Those crates contain imported vegetables of considerable rarities. Vegetables that are in particularly short supply these days, but with the Mandragoras at large. Even if I were to place the order immediately, it would likely take days to arrive. Mandragoras? I have heard of that fellow. Tell me, what manner of vegetables did they steal? The rarest was an import from the Far East. I do not recall the name, but it very closely resembled the Eorzean dragon pepper, save for its color, which was a deep purple. Methinks you dost worry too much, Master Lewinhart. Our course of action is clear. We need only storm into the den of these overgrown weeds and steal your precious purple dragon peppers right back! I would advise against that, Inspector. These are no ordinary Mandragoras, but rather a bloodthirsty band of killers given succulent flesh. The brass blades of Gerbera proved unable to resist. Aho! A formidable foe indeed! Were only there a brave soul in our midst, with a want for taking on fearsome enemies, with not a shred of concern for his own well-being. Your eyes, friend. They speak to me. They say I, yes I, shall vanquish these rogue vegetables and deliver the purloined goods back to their rightful owner. You are truly a godsend, adventurer. One Sandemal of the Yellow Jackets has been charged with defending the roads from the Mandragoras. If anyone would have knowledge of their current whereabouts, it would be him. Not those ingredients. Master Gugurumu would like to cook me instead. Please, friend, you are my only hope. A gentleman would never let his comrade face danger alone. Let us away to Limsa together. Alright, back to Limsa Lamensa then. This is such an off-the-wall fucking shit. Like, there's no real combat in this. It's just silly fucking nonsense that keeps happening. I mean, I'm here for it. It's like a nice break in, like, the fights and shit. But, yeah. Come on, spawn up. But wait, it gets weirder. Oh dear God. I don't know how I can get any weirder. This has been a fucking weird ride. Come on, spawn. There we go. If you come for the Mandragoras, I feel you're half a bell too late. As were we, blast it all. To hear the poor merchant tell it, no sooner had he opened his cargo hold to check on a shipment of vegetables, than did an onion turn on him, screeching bloody murder. Fled his own vessel in sheer terror he did. By the time he came to his senses, it had set sail without him. The merchant left for Aleport, hoping to recoup his losses. If you've a mind to go after the culprits, you might lend an ear to his sad tale. Ah! Is the thrill of the chase not invigorating, friend? The ferry docked by Fisherman's Bottom will carry us to Aleport. Let us be swiftly on our way. Alright, to Aleport then. Whoops, not there. Yeah.
Don't sneak up on me like that. I thought you were a feral turnip, a murderous eggplant or something like that. Look at yours, do you? You'd be singing a different tune if a shot of tomato juice almost took out your eye, as it did mine. My eye! By the time I regained my wits, they had already set sail with my ship and my livelihood. I'm ruined! Ruined! If I never see another bleeding onion till the end of my days, it'll be too soon. Deeds of rebellion. Here most say it, the Mandragoras are a nasty lot, a right pain in the ass to farmers and provisioners the realm over. But let me tell you, friend, that ain't the least of it. Bringing their fellow fronts from our larders and tables is but the beginning. Bulbous blackguards have a far grander scheme. Revolution. Madness, you say? Take a ferry to the Isles of Umbra and see with your own eyes, a veritable vegetable kingdom known where eggplants and turnips rule with an iron fist. This muscle-bound fellow with the dim expression. I swear I've seen his face somewhere before. Bugger me, if it ain't that undead overlord who fancies himself a gentleman inspector. Which would make you... Could it be? The adventurer who had bested the thief and duelist in single combat. Yep, that'd be me. Well, bugger me and call me inspector. Tell me, is it true the duelist traveled with a demon bird whose crow could split the heavens? That's neither here nor there. Look, I don't know about you, but I ain't so keen on the notion of calling a bloody tomato your grace. And that's exactly the fate we're in for if we don't nip this revolution in the bud, and I mean that literally. As we speak, the Mandragoras are planting themselves a whole army of their own kind in the Isles of Umbra. You'd be doing the whole realm a favor if you could go there and uproot them for the harvest crumbs.
Many a case have I solved in my day, but I've not matched wits with sentient plant life before. This should prove quite exhilarating. The Isles of Umbra!
Now we're going to fight vegetables. Got it. Swear to God. Oh, wait. So, oh, right here. Alrighty, let's see here. Alrighty. What the fuck? Shapes? Confused. Feel a hostile gaze upon you. Feel a hostile gaze upon you. Okay. Feel a hostile gaze upon you. And I'm back. Yo, welcome back, Scapular. Welcome back. How you doing today? It's going pretty good. We're doing a comedy thing. We're doing a comedy storyline. Worry not, for I remain close in pursuit of a core. How far are you on the surface? Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to fight these guys. Okay, let's go. Supposed to fight these guys? Okay, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do here? I'm guessing I'm supposed to fight these guys. Roar! Roar! Oh shit! Oh shit, they have AoEs! Okay, we got this, we're good, we're good, we're good. Come on, come on. You're doing a side mission right now in this game for, like, it's like a comedy story. And it's actually kind of funny. There's a lot of, like, slapstick humor and shit, man. It's very, very insane.
Yep. Got him. We win. Impeccably fought, my friend. I only wish I had seen the battle with my own eyes. You may go on ahead to Costa del Sol. I should be along as soon as I extricate myself. Okay, back to Costa del Sol we go then. I wish I knew more about this game. Well, get into it, man. You can play some Final Fantasy XIV. It's free. Well, up to a certain point. You can do a free trial. I think you can play up to the second expansion for free, which is literally hundreds of hours of content. Like, I'm still in the first, like, the vanilla content right now. Like, the base game, right? I haven't even entered the first expansion. Like, if I wanted to, I could be doing all of this for free. I'm not. Yeah, it's a multiplayer game. It's an MMORPG. Basically, it's a massive multiplayer online game. You create a character. You're in a world with a bunch of other people. You can, yeah, it's a multiplayer game. Me and Shoot Me and Song, he's in chat. We group up all the time on it. Like that guy right there on the mount that's driving away on the dog. He's the player. Oh yeah, I mean, if he's a fan of Final Fantasy, I mean, it'll be right up his alley. You return! I feared you might end up a tasty snack for a crazed head of cabbage. Hey, here, take your fucking foodstuffs. And Ahart likes Final Fantasy like I do, so I think he'd be all for it. Stolen foodstuffs! You've saved my hide today. But I must see if those purple dragon peppers are intact. Master Gugurumu is quite particular about the seasonings. Can I count too? I've never seen a purple dragon pepper before. That wild vegetable chase was a pleasant diversion, but it is time we return to the case. Now, there must be some clue that yet eludes us. Oh, the peppers have changed color. What's this? Peppers that possess the same powers of disguise as our many-faced foe. A gentleman must needs investigate. Oh my god, you did the meme? Shoot me as... Have you tried the expanded free trial of our critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV? You can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heaven's Ward expansion up to level 60 free with no restriction on playtime! That's 2 free games, you know! That's fucking great. Striking shade of blue, quite far from the purple that Master Lewenhart described. Perhaps we recovered the wrong crate? But look here, Inspector. The crate is clearly marked for Costa del Sol. How curious. Did I say purple? I meant purplish blue, or bluish purple. The two colors are really quite similar when you think about it. Peppers have a most distinctive hue. No man could reasonably mistake it for any shade of purple. Less of was wearing a very particular sort of eyewear at the time. He's running! Catch him! Ha! The charade is up! After the man! It is as I expected all along. The goggles have proved the key to cracking the case. With speed, Nachu! The fiend must be brought to justice! I love that you just did the meme. Great. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Run. She cannot. And off he goes. I love that fucking priority and like tilts his head, but like this guy is too much to deal with right now. Ha ha ha! If you thought you could outsprint this Manderville man, you were sorely mistaken. for pilfering a priceless blade, threatening a maiden's virtue, and untold crimes against the law-abiding citizens of Eorzea. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby place you under arrest. Done in by a snipper, hunting in for a ignoble thief. Let's see what lies behind the mask. Where am I? Who are you? Ha! Playing the fool will avail you not. I suggest you come willingly. A gentleman is not given to violence, but should you attempt to resist, I disavow responsibility for any shattered skulls and broken bones. Wait, I remember now. I was on my way to meet with Miss Arabella when... Miss Arabella, I must find her at once! Oh, my head. It seems that this man wears no mask. This is the true Lewinhart. I swear on my life that it is so. I was en route to the estate in Wineport when one of the brass blades on patrol approached me. We exchanged greetings, and in the next instant he turned on me. I fought desperately to defend myself, even managing to drive a kitchen knife into the man's right hand. In the end, though, he proved too strong for me. Now that you mention it, the imposter was wearing gloves. I knew there was something suspicious about him. There is still time before the banquet begins. Knowing our quarry, doubtless already assumed a new identity. Yet, we could not have foreseen this turn of events. It is unlikely that he had the time to thoroughly research his new target. Most importantly, we now know that the thief suffered a wound to his right hand. We need simply return to Costa del Sol and examine the hands of all present. An excellent plan, Inspector. While you do so, we shall accompany Lewinhart back to the estate, that we might ensure Miss Arabella's safety. Oh god, it's the vegetables! It's the vegetables! I have found you, my little ones. Let me guess. Seethe with anger at those that took what was yours. They make hella cute mounts and minions. These things are mounts? Nice. And it would appear our goals are in accord. Make for Costa del Sol and await my orders. The time is right. Revenge will be yours. Oh my god. You're gonna ride vegetables into battle. Get them through your island at endgame. You get an island? Game is afoot. It's specters. Now, what mask shall I wear to the ball? Alright, so now we go to Wineport. I like this mount because it transforms. That's kind of cool. Little fucking transformation. like transformer.
Miss Arabella, what are you doing out here? You must return to the estate at once. Oh, Lowen, you're always the worrier. Your concern is touching, but I am a woman grown. Besides, I just wanted to see the flowers.
Lovely though these flowers may be, they are as unsightly weeds when measured against your beauty. I am Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Please, call me Hildy.
Pleasure is mine, my lord. Much have I heard of your deeds. Tell me, are these rumors of a many-faced thief true?
I fear they are, Miss Arabella. But still, your gentle heart. For as long as Hildibrand is on the case, the fiend shall not lay a twisted finger upon you. This I swear on the Manderville name.
The gods smile on me indeed to send such a strong and handsome gentleman as my champion. And yet... Seem pensive, my lady. Something the matter? To tell the truth, this marriage has been arranged against my wishes. I do not love Venice. Why, I have not even met him. He sent me this clasp as a betrothal, a treasure for my treasure, wear it always. I do not care how beautiful it is, it might as well be a golden shackle.
Miss Arabella, you must not say such things. An arranged marriage to a youth you have not even met. Unconscionable!
Father says this marriage must happen, that it is for the future of the family trade.
Yo, Joker Dad, King of my client's champion. What is up, buddy? How you doing? How was work today, man?
Spoken like a true Uldan. If I may be bold, my lady, would it be correct in assuming that you and your father are not related by blood? Well, quite so. Father found me amongst the beggars on Pura Lane when I was just a babe. He took me in and raised me as his own. He took Lewin in as well, though as servant rather than son. You may think father a cold and miserly man, but to me he is the man who gave me warmth and hope, where I had none. I will learn to love Venice. That will make father happy.
Damn, look at that sexy hat and the guy wearing it. Yo, let's go. I had to represent today, man. My day has been alright. Work went as expected. Like, good to be expected, or like as to be like normal day? I know you've been having some issues at work, man. I hope it's been getting better, man. You cannot be serious, Miss Arabella. You are a beautiful young woman with your whole life ahead of you. Surely you would not have to look far to find a gentleman with whom you would rather spend the rest of your days.
I have to spend another hour with you, but I'm like to lose my wits. Anyway, we should return to Costa del Sol and see how the inspector's investigation fares. I as well must prepare for the banquet. Farewell, friends.
We'll see how it goes. Good normal day, yo. I'm glad it's at least staying like static, not getting worse. No, that's the important thing. A case of indecency. We've not a moment to lose, friend. The time of our final confrontation with the fiend is nigh. Our foe has doubtless assumed a new identity, but have no fear. Upon our return to Costa del Sol, I shall employ the time-tested Manderville art of parley to cut through the fiend's flimsy facade. 'Tis an art that I would impart to you as well, friend, though there will be time enough for that once our foe is in shackles and Miss Arabella is safe. No doubt it shall prove as invaluable in your adventures as it has in my investigations, or failing that, serve to entertain you when you have nothing better to do. But I digress. A gentleman must away to Costa del Sol. The fair maiden's life hangs in the balance. Nashu, Miss Ellie, with me! How's the Final Fantasy going? It's going good. We're doing this thing called the Hildibrand story. It's the Adventures of Hildibrand Manderville, and it's a side mission in the game that is comedy based. So everything is like goofy and like slapstick humor and just silly. And I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. Like it's just you just have like random stupid shit that happens. Like it follows this guy who believes he's like a master investigator and crime solver, and he's actually fucking retarded. Constantly doing just really stupid things. So, like, it's actually relatively funny. It's been comical. Inspector Briardian, I have seen to the maiden's safety. Mr. Arabella will be along soon. How fares your investigation? I've canvassed the grounds, but none of the guests are concealing their hands. The thief must be somewhere. Arabella just left her estate, I hear. I suppose we'll find out soon enough if her beauty is truly a match for our own. There's no time. Without the thief in custody, we cannot risk allowing Miss Arabella to take the stage. But, Inspector, Vannis and his family will not take kindly to his betrothed's absence. Huh, that is nothing of my concern. Besides, doubtless the inspector here will think of something. Me? What do you propose?
You're insane. You're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying, but... My bad. I'm sorry. I forgot you were fragile. I forgot someone who doesn't even know me told you I'm an asshole. I forgot that I'm the villain. I forgot that I've always spread positivity, but you think I didn't. I forgot that hatred stems from people who hate their own existence. I forgot I'm better off alone. I forgot I care for everyone's happiness, but forget about my own. I forgot I spend every waking second on my phone. Come join my circus. I'm recruiting. I'm taking everyone who passes judgment, bitch. That's including everyone who thinks it's so amusing to put me down while I'm pursuing the keyboard warriors that live online behind the screen. That's just an illusion. Come join my circus. You fucking prick.
Let's go. No wiener song today. We be getting the Joker Dad treatment. You're the expert at creating diversions. Can't you just knock something over, blow something up and the like? You know, like you always do. Inspector Briardian, I knew the day would come that you recognized my many talents. Worry not about Master Vannis. Yes, for the sake of the maiden, a gentleman will do what must needs be done. Poor sop lacks even the wits to know when he's being insulted. Now, task at hand. We must find a way to conceal Miss Arabella's true identity. Not far from here are the servants' quarters. There should be a change of clothes lying about. Perfect. Ryder, find some suitably ordinary garb and deliver it to Miss Arabella outside the gates. I shall proceed with the investigation. Okay. The Lapis maiden arrived yet. I simply must look upon her beauty for myself. Servant's garb, you say? I much prefer what you're wearing, but we certainly have enough rags to go around. Here you go. Do with them as you will. Okay. Now we go and we give this to what's her face. She can hide herself. Greetings, friend. Oh, what do you have for me? Yeah, put this on, bitch. Servant's garb? But why? Miss Arabella, with thieves still at large, the risk of letting you be seen is too great. Change into those clothes and promise that you will not leave my sight.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel all across the land, searching far and wide. These Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em, it's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Pokemon, whoa, you're my best friend in a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em, oh, it's so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
Y'all are like, we're gonna totally fuck with this dialogue today. We're gonna play all the music.
But with the ceremony, Father will be furious and Lord Vannis. Ah! Step bro, what are you doing?
We are dealing with a man who tried to blast me to the heavens. Almost succeeded. We cannot exercise enough caution. As for the ceremony, I have entrusted the matters to a certain gentleman. You need only concern yourself with your own safety. We should do as the inspector says, Miss Arabella. Your life is more important than this marriage. Whatever profits your father stands to gain from it.
And Mother heard you say such things.
Should have said them long ago. By not doing so, I have put your life in danger. Besides, we have not one, but two skilled inspectors on the case. It will not be long until the fiend is brought to justice.
Very well. I shall retreat to the carriage. Pray wait for me here.
Bring that fat ass over here. I wanna get
You got
it
the
in
Let's Be
my
Friends walk
mouth.
on getting played?
I wanna get it in my mouth. Oh, I wanna suck on your fat ass. Mouth. Gotta suck on that ass, baby.
Welcome in, Rebel Viking. Welcome in, man. How you doing?
My apologies for the delay. What should I do with my banquet dress, Inspector?
Ryder, bring Miss Arabella's dress to the bumbling inspector. Dare not speculate as to how he intends to proceed to his task, but I would imagine he requires all the help he can get. Now, let us return before the festivities begin. Alright. Let's go see what Hildibrand's plan is.
Wiener, 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 one wiener next to another wiener, 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 two wieners alongside yet another wiener party, wiener party, party party, wiener wieners nice and soft, non-erect wieners. Flopping wieners, flopping wieners.
Grenade, is that you playing that? Or is that Rebel? Ah, you returned! Me? I was in the act of formulating a master plan to distract Master Vanus at the ceremony. Is there aught I might do for you? Yeah, here, take this dress. Why, this is Miss Arabella's dress. I must admit to some confusion as to what to do with it. But worry not, I shall take it into safekeeping. And with that, I must attend to Master Vanus before the ceremony begins. Worry not, friend. I assure you that Inspector Breardian and I have the situation entirely under control. Why not find yourself a seat and enjoy the festivities? Why do I feel like this is going to be absolutely insane? I feel like this is going to get really silly. Curses! How am I supposed to find my man with all these people milling about?
Friends, family, and business associates, it is an honor and a pleasure to welcome one and all to Costa del Sol for today's feast, co-hosted by the Bourgeois Consortium and the East Aldenar Trading Company. We trust that you've been enjoying fine food, fine spirits, and profitable conversation.
Fucking Lalafels. The Lapis Maiden. If even half the tales of her beauty are true, Vanus is the luckiest bastard in the realm. Yalto Salta, Senana, honored guests. It's a great pleasure to announce the betrothal of my son, Vanus, future chair of the Bourgeois Consortium, Arabella, daughter of Master Gugurumu of the East Aldenar Trading Company. The couple would exchange their eternal vows here today, that the happiness that is theirs be ushered into a new era of prosperity for one and all. I'm sorry, shoot. I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present my son's lovely bride, the Lapis Maiden, whose beauty minstrels will sing for ages to come.
Why do I feel like Hildibrand's gonna be coming walking out here dressed like a woman? Like I'm already expecting this. Like I already know it. Let's see it. I already know it. I could already tell where that's where this is going to go. Damn you, Hildibrand Manderville. You had one job. Why do I already know that's what this is. She's beautiful. Were the rebel expecting otherwise? She is my bride, after all. God damn it. Milady, they say your beauty transcends even the boundaries of time. When we are wed, you will want for nothing. Pray, give your hand unto me. I fucking knew! God damn it! How did I fucking know that's where this was going? Beautiful. She's perfect. God damn it. Yay! Okay. Alright, let's do this. My bride. My sun and stars. Yes. Yay! Yes, 1,000 times yes. I am yours and shall be forevermore. What have you done with my bride? You cross-dressing deviant! I aim to be that pretty. And then he gives the fucking flex! Not quite what I had intended, but I suppose it serves our purposes. God damn it. Fear not, ladies and gentlemen, for Miss Arabella is safe and sound. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have but assumed the maiden's appearance to ensnare the vile fiend who would take aim at her life. This is weird. I know it's weird. W. Hildy. Oh my god. The fiend who now lies defenselessly before me. The game is up, Venice. Or shall I call you by another name? The Thief of Many Faces. Ah, fuck you. My favorite thing of this is how much effort that Square put into making Hildibrand's facial expressions. Like, that's the thing that makes this so funny, is nowhere else in this game do they have these fucking outlandish facial expressions except right now. Oh my god, I love this. Me, the thief! Are you mad? Oh my god. Woo. They used Hildibrand as a testing ground for facial animations in 1.0, but they brought them back by popular demand. It appears that my masterful deductions have proved beyond the grasp of your mind. Very well, allow me to elucidate. While there isn't a soul in the realm who has not heard the tales of Miss Arabella's beauty, there are but 2 men here in Costa del Sol who had gazed upon her lovely visage before today. Her father, Guguramu, and her steward, Lewinhart. As you yourself admitted on multiple occasions, Master Venice, you were to have your first glimpse of your bride-to-be today. Considered in this light, would you not say your reaction upon seeing my face was most unnatural? Who else could see through my ingenious disguise? Who could know at a glance that I was not the fair maiden? None save you, ye of 1,000 faces! Oh my god. No, that would be great, a fucking Manderville stage show. I think they missed the mark. If they could voice act this, if they made voice acting in all of this, I would be here for it. Like, get some outlandish fucking voice actor for this, and it would be amazing. And anyone else with half their wits about them. Oh my god, a musical number, that'd be amazing. How dare you make a mockery of my wedding day? Guards, arrest that pervert at once! Lock him up in the jail and throw away the key!
Arabella? Thank the gods you're safe. Come with me quickly. There's a dangerous madman about.
Wait a second. How does he know what she looks like? Fucking Hildibrand was on it. He was on it. No, stop that motherfucker. No, how does he know? It's a lie. It's a lie.
A glove on his right hand.
Could it be?
Yay!
Hildibrand was right. I mean, for the wrong reasons, but he was right. Fuck. Oh, shit! Oh, he's got the necklace! The man is a fool, but it would have behooved you to listen to him. Alas, you did not, and what is yours is now mine.
That's the thief! Stop wasting your time with that imbecile and arrest him!
Uh-oh, it's the vegetables!
You came all this way? For me? You love me. You really, really love me.
Oh my god! I'm fucking dead! The attention is most flattering, but I have taken what I came for, and now I must away. Me lords, me ladies, till we meet again. Oh. I mean, to be fair, Hildibrand tried to warn you. Hildy was right, man. They should have listened to him.
I hear that the real Vomus was found bound and gagged in a storage room. Really, Miss Arabella, I am sorry.
Common Hildy W, right?
For what, milady? The banquet was more exciting than I ever could have hoped for. Vanus and his father were furious, of course, and our marriage has been called off. But perhaps it is for the best. I would find my own way to make father happy, by living my life as I would live it. It is you, Inspector Hildibrand, who taught me this lesson.
The fucking...
For the love of God, somebody find him a change of clothes. But one thing still puzzles me. The thief's challenge said he would steal the Lapis Maiden's virtue. Yet in the end, he only took her neck piece.
Now that you mention it, Master Gagurumu told me that about the clasp when it first arrived.
Engraved with the mark of the Sun Goddess, it is one of the most treasured pieces from the Gugwar Consort collection, known as by many as Azima's virtue.
The maiden's virtue, indeed. The next challenge comes. We must take extra care to read between the lines. They're looking for the next challenge. Oh shit! Oh no! Vegetable guy! No! Poor little fella.
Over here, Inspector, it says, made you look.
Uh-oh. fiend places for fools. Give that to me at once. Fucking rip. When next we meet, I shall come to claim the victor's spoils. Another riddle. If nothing else, it appears the thief has abandoned any foolish notions of assassination. Still, we must ever be on guard. The fiend attempted to murder me once. He may very well do so again. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, absolutely. Verily, Inspector, I must agree. One can never be too wary when dealing with a murderer. Hear me, man of 1,000 faces. You sealed your fate when you called me out by name. Mark my words. When next we meet, you will be mine. Yes, it was the Phantom Thief who was to blame for the bomb. Truly, verily, indubitably the Phantom Thief. Most certainly. Oh my god. That was fucking great. I like that a lot. That was funny. Great episode, absolutely. I loved it. The Parlay minigame is now available. What the hell is that? You have unlocked the Parlay minigame. Entertain yourself as many a Manderville man has before you by opening the toy chest in any inn room. Oh god. Scared to know what that is. Oh god, here we go. Next time on Hildibrand. To the victor goes a priceless treasure. While the smile of a champion holds secrets untold. Are 8 legs better than 2? Can a Manderville man triumph over terrors and win the day? Hildibrand will return in the Colosseum Conundrum. The key to the next case is also the key to the storeroom. Be sure not to lose it. Wait, it's a real key and a figurative one? At the same... What the fuck? At the same time? Is that even possible? I guess we'll find out next time. Uncle Ultros. Yeah, I saw that. Fucking Ultros is gonna be in this next one. Let's go. Oh my god. That was great. Well, thus ends chapter 3 of the Hildibrand adventures. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. Until next time, right?